This is a story about God and His faithfulness. You see, through the 9-year journey that God has had us on, He has constantly revealed His plans for Haiti through this ministry. He has done so by what He has put on our hearts. He continues to give us His vision for this ministry by asking us to step out in faith. When God put it on our hearts to care for orphan children, He built Grace Village. When He put it on our hearts to educate children and give them a future, He built Grace School. When He put it on our hearts to provide medical and dental care for the least of these, He built Grace Clinic. When He put it on our hearts to reach the people of Titanier with Christ's promise of eternal salvation, He built Grace Church Titanier. And when He put it on our hearts that children should not be brought up in dormitories, but with families, He built children's homes. We never had the money in advance to do what God put on our hearts, but we had a desire to be obedient, and believed if we did what we could do, God would do what only He could do. We invite you to be a part of what God has put on our hearts now, and to become a part of this journey we are on. You see, God has asked us to build His church in one of the poorest countries in the world, in the worst slum in that country, in the very worst part of that slum on top of 14 feet of garbage. If we hadn't witnessed firsthand God's faithfulness so very many times over these past 9 years, and seen how He has always provided in a way that it can only be Him, we might not have the courage or the faith to do what He has asked. When we've shared this God-sized vision to build a church and school in the slum of Cite Soleil, on top of 12 feet of garbage, and pointed to the landfill that the government of Haiti had given us, some have said, "But it's garbage." We do not see it as garbage. We see it as a place where hope will grow, lives will be changed, and God's heart revealed. We invite you to come share in this journey with us, to join us in this vision to build God's church and school in one of the poorest areas on earth by buying a tile that represents God's faithfulness. A simple tile that will carry God's scripture, or your message, or your family name or words of encouragement. A purchase that will not only help to build the physical church in Cite Soleil, but will help build God's spiritual church through a man-made wall. A wall that will inspire all who walk past it. A wall that will let them know that God does indeed love them. Not just for this generation, but for generations to come. Let this wall be a physical reminder to us all, and to those we serve, of God's goodness, God's redemption, God's faithfulness, and how much He loves them.